So we're doing this while driving this time. So there might be some, some driving sounds. I don't know if I ever decide to post this. I don't know if I'll be able to clean up the sound or whatever. But anyway, I'm driving right now. It is Saturday, and I am on my way back home from work. I work today. I work on Saturdays. Yes, yes, capitalism. Um, And, here I am talking to myself again, which every time I think about it, it sounds crazier and crazier. But again, really shouldn't be, really should be something, I don't know. We should normalize talking to ourselves as long as no one sees you. Um, all right. So let's see. Let's talk about today. What happened today? Well, right now I just got out of the gas station. I barely made it to the gas station. I didn't realize that they didn't put gas in the car. And I'm sure you guys have had that experience before. Like you look at the how much gas you have left and where you're at on the highway. And you're wondering, will I make it to the exit in the gas station? And that's kind of where I was in that limbo, in that the driver's limbo of you don't know if you're going to continue or if you're going to hell. In this case, hell being, run out of gas and having to call for assistance or even worse, having to walk for a little bit to get gas. Anyway, but I went to this gas station that I visit often. And this is, this is this is a nice gas station, okay? It's like I'm not gonna say that I got one of those freaking state of the art um gas station that you bought. It's like a mall, or like I'm like, it's not quite that, but this is like, I don't know, let's call it from level one gas station, the type of gas station that you see in movies where every day someone's getting shot at the gas station. There are more robberies than purchases. That being level one and level 10 being the one that is like, in giant gas station is super clean and beautiful. This one is like a level, I don't know, see from the outside, on a level 7. Okay. But this gas station, for whatever reason, I don't know what it is. I actually want to ask one of the employees, whenever I see that they're bored and not busy, because they're definitely overworked and underpaid. But whenever I see that there's one just turning around, I want to ask them like, "Hey, are you the manager, or is the manager around?" Because I just want to find out. Like I'm not complaining. I just want to find out why the bathroom of this gas station is so incredibly fucked up. Because I promise you, if you looked at this gas station, you would never expect it to have such a terrible bathroom. And it's always, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so it's not that the bathroom is falling apart. It's not that. It's not like you enter the bathroom and, like I don't know, like the drywall is like falling off and toilet seat, I don't know how to, like it's not that, these are regular bathroom, there's tile. You can tell that a job was done here at some point that looked good, but the end result, when it comes to the plumbing, or I don't know, again, I'm not an expert here, but it's almost like fecal matter is seeping through the tiles, through the walls. There's like urine everywhere. I'm telling you, it's like, I know you're probably like, holy shit, I didn't expect this guy to start talking about such disgusting things right now, but it's the first thing that comes to my mind. So anyway, the bathroom is disgusting. It's disgusting. It always stinks. It's almost as if they clean it with shit. It's almost as if they take a bucket of water and they fill it up with fecal matter and urine and who knows what else. And that's what they use to clean it. I promise you, I'm not exaggerating. It is terrible. It is terrible. It's one of those restrooms that you need to wash your hands after using the restroom, but I have to touch the freaking door to open it. So what I try to do, and I want to do is in this restroom. I'm telling you, I'm not some kind of like, uh, obsessive with, I'm not obsessed with being like, with, I don't, I'm not a germaphobe. I guess that's the word that I'm trying to find here. I'm not a germaphobe, but what I have to do in this freaking bathroom is to take a little bit of soap left in my hands so that after I open the door, I can rub my fingers a little bit with the freaking soap because that's how disgusted I feel after visiting this restroom. It's terrible. Okay. Terrible. Moving on. Now that I got that restroom experience or bathroom experience off my chest, which I guess I needed to, because like I said, I visit a gas station often, very often, and like I've spent a lot of time on the road, so I have to use the restroom at gas stations. And this one is just like I said, it's almost like I don't know if you guys have watched the movie Silent Hill before. When like the siren sounds and everything turns into freaking, like I don't know, you go from like a regular world to like almost hell. That's kind of that's what it feels like in there. But moving on. Um, I think I mentioned in my previous, I don't know, the recording that I am in sales. Uh, that that's what I do for a living. So anyway, today was a long day. It is Saturday. I don't know anyone who's like, "Yay, you have to work on Saturday," but Saturday seemed to be like a pretty decent day for me. Um, I don't know. I don't know why it's always been that way. I always do pretty well on Saturday. Today was not one of those great days, but I had three appointments. The first one was like blah. The second one, though, the second appointment that I had was a very, very interesting lady. She was a widowed. I don't know how old she was exactly, but I was there for just over 2 hours, I'd say, just talking to her, in the back porch, and just listening to her stories of her life, and it was awesome. It was great just to like listen to her, and you could tell she was just like she was a teacher like my wife. Teachers are usually freaking awesome in my experience. So anyway, she uh she just had this whole story, and experience, and she just, and she told me, she said, you're so easy to talk to, and I don't know, and I just felt it was one of those appointments that just felt amazing, and I also, I was able to sell the appointment, but I didn't make any like I made like $45 on it, like, and I mean to put things in perspective in my industry, that's literally like nothing. That's nothing at all. Like I don't know. If you're aiming for I don't know, you're aiming to make at least like 300-400 bucks per sale, something like that, because you never know. You might go. It's a commission job. It's a 100% commission job. Sometimes you have a week in which you make a certain amount of money, and then you go 2 weeks without doing much, and I don't know. But if you're good, like I happen to be, and I'm not bragging, I'm just freaking telling you that I, I know how to do my job and I make okay, I do okay. All right. Anyway, but that's not the point. The point is that she made my day worth it. She made the whole fucking stupid Saturday worth it. Just by listening to her talk, she was this funny lady. You could tell that, she lives alone now. And she just wanted someone to listen to her, you know, and I truly feel freaking happy as heck that I listened to her, even though it was this tiny freaking job that she needed done. It was like, I promise you, like, I don't know, like, I feel like anybody else would have walked out of there in like 20 minutes, but I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like, uh, I just wish fucking, I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could do that for a living. just like, listen to nice people talk, listening to their stories, and just be able to, I don't know, somehow make a decent living from it. Like they talk about, I guess they talk about universal income these days, and how AI is going to revolutionize everything and blah, blah, blah. And, we have this utopian future in which, won't have to work anymore. It will just, money will go straight to the bank because robots and AI are doing our jobs and blah, blah, blah. That's not going to happen. Okay. That's not going to happen because we already know people in power, they're psychopaths. Anyway, the point that I was trying to make is that I truly wish my job was person listener. I don't even know. I don't that not even do not confuse this please with me trying to say I wish I was a therapist. Because that's not what I'm trying to say at all. But I wish I could provide a good living for my family by literally just listening to nice people tell me their stories. Just tell me about, where you've lived. Like, what was your fit? Like, she told me, she's lived in 27 different freaking places in the United States. What a life, dude. What a life. She wasn't rich by any means or anything. She was just like, actually, just like a, I don't know, like working class person. Like a teacher got a teacher loan. They don't make that much freaking money. They're the most underappreciated, underpaid profession in the whole freaking world. Um, but she just had this whole interesting life, and it was awesome to listen to her. I would listen to her for free. I ended up making the sale. I ended up, like I said, my commission on it is like $45. Um, and worth every penny on it, I guess. I don't even know if that applies, that phrase. I don't know why I said that. Again, I'm talking to myself here. But I would have done it for free. I would have done it for free. But a part of me wishes that I could just listen to people. And don't get me wrong, I try to integrate that into my job. Um, but I don't use it as an angle, like to try to, to make a sale or anything. I'll do it because that's who I am. That's truly who I am. If you are nice, okay, if you're a nice human being and you feel like talking, and another time, I'm going to just listen to you. And feel like I'm so, and I'm going to be super interested in your story, like truly. So I feel like now that I don't know, now that I bring that up, I feel like that probably helps me be successful with my job a lot. Because I guess people want to be listened to, they want to be heard, and uh, I guess most other reps in my industry, they, I mean, at least to my experience, the ones I know, they, money is king. They're in for the money, and they're proud of like, oh, I sold this for this much, and blah blah blah. And I promise you, I, I don't give a fuck about money except the fact that I need to make it. It's like you gotta play the fucking game. You gotta play the game of life. There's a system, and you know, you gotta play the fucking system. You know, and I try to play the system in a way that benefits my family the most I can without screwing anybody over. I've never felt like I've taken advantage of a customer. I never felt like like I don't know. I'm not the type of guy that if let's say, that something is worth $2,000, okay? I'm not gonna try to sell it to you for $10,000. That's not who I am at all. You know, do I swing for the fences sometimes here and there, as we say, like by swinging for the fences it means like, you know what? I see that this person, they have money, they're in the market, uh, You know, you can tell they got money to spare, or maybe they're a freaking asshole. You know, maybe they treated you, you know, they're rude, and you can tell that they, you know, like I said, that they have money, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna swing for the fences on this one, and something that's worth $10,000, I'm like, okay, so yeah, it is 16K, and turns out that they're like, you know what, let's do it, and boom, and you make a sale, and you're way over, and you make a ton of money out of that one sale. With that said, on average, I'm not a guy at all. I usually go for what, you know, the company uses a number that is, you know, a number that is like, this is in a perfect world, this is what we would like to sell for. You know, everybody gets paid and the company makes a profit, and this is the number. You know, you can sell it for more. You can attempt to sell it for more to make more money for yourself, and the money will also make more money. You know, there's a whole system to it, like everything. But anyway, I'm the type of guy that you would definitely want to come to your house when it comes to home improvements, which is what I do for a living. I am the salesman you want to come to your house, because chances are I am going to be kind to you. I'm going to not only listen to you, truly give a heck about you, and I'm not going to try to screw you over. Now, that doesn't mean that I am going to, you know, give it away and not make any money, because we come back to the same thing. I need to provide a living for my family. So I am going to be fair. I will always be fair. I guess that's the best way that I have to verbalize what I do and how I do it. I do it in a way that I deem fair. I feel like I sell how I would like to be sold. The end. I don't expect anybody to sell me something and not make money. You know, I expect them to sell me something and make money, but I expect them to treat me with respect, to be nice, and to not fuck me over. So that's what I do. The end. To keep it simple. With that said, I've arrived. I'm back home now. Usually, by the way, my drive was way longer than that, and my drive was like I was on the road for like an hour, give or take, made a little more than that. But you know, I started this when I got out of the gas station, very inspired by that bathroom experience. So anyway, this is it for this one. Let's ask this question again. Do I feel better now after um, talking to myself? I think in this case I do. I feel in a better mood. I feel like now when I walk through a door, you know, I'll be in a cool mood with my family, which is what I always try to do. And yeah, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a cool weekend. Well, there's the mail lady. She just dropped some stuff in their mailbox, and I can bet you guys $1 billion right now. At least one of them is going to be a bill for something. This, ladies and gentlemen, that's what at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. But the question remains, is this you?